that's the relative minor. Let's go with the natural minor. So you're gonna go natural, harmonic, melodic. No. Harry Harbola, how you doing today? I'm doing a little bit of practicing today. I didn't title the live yet. 3. I think I want to title this The Keys. I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm doing pretty good. I want to title this The Keys. Pun intended, no pun intended. Uh, and I think when I say I want to title it The Keys, what does it take? The keys to becoming a successful player, whether that's a piano player, whether that is a guitar player, um, or shoot, anything that you do in life, anything that you do in life. One of my greatest inspirations is as an athlete is Michael Jordan. So that was the natural minor. Now we're gonna go with the harmonic. And I'm working in a new key. I'm over here in Las Vegas. And the reason why Michael Jordan is a great inspiration is, I mean, he was practicing. I don't know anything about LeBron James. Who we got coming in? Sarah. Sarah, how you doing? Thank you for joining the live. I'm just talking about what it takes to become I'm gonna title the live The Keys. Become a good player. What do you think some of the things are? Um, some of the keys of becoming a better piano player, guitar player, what have you. I'm also talking about how I think that Michael Jordan is why I admire his tenacity. It's because the guy when he wasn't on the court, he was practicing. You know, he was very, very, very competitive. Again, I'm 47. I don't know much about LeBron James. You know, I don't even know how old LeBron James is, but I got to go back to the guys of my era. Um, so a lot of times it's like I think what makes it, and I had to go back and do some studying. You know, because I'm teaching piano lessons. You know, I'm teaching piano lessons, and I also sit in from time to time on recitals. And there are kids that have it kids that really have it, and I know parents are gonna hate to hear this. There are kids that have it. There are kids that really have it, and there are kids where I could tell that they're just going through the motions. My mom is making me take these lessons. And my student is like that. He said he was bored. Excuse me, I didn't comb my hair yet. But anyway, can you play Christmas song? You know what? Do me a favor. I can play I have a song. I need the Charlie Brown's chord breakdown. I did this last year. Christmas time is here. I did a song called Christmas Time is Here, and it was amazing. It was amazing. And sometimes the stuff that I do like that, um, I don't have the book readily in front of me. Sometimes, truth be told, I can't even remember how I did that. Daniel, how you doing? Um, and I was like, it was beautiful. Um, that's another song called "Let It Snow." Brian McKnight, Boys to Men. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think Jesus loves you too. Love everybody. But the things that make, man, I got called Unc. Oh man, I am looking that old. Okay, I get it. Yeah, yeah, take that. Hold on. What was I about to say before I lose track? Um, the keys to becoming a great player, I'm getting sidetracked here, is actually what you do when almost when nobody's looking. Catch that? Switch that sound up. No, no, minor that sound. I like that. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. I'm digging it. You know what? This piano's the model is a Yamaha DGX 660. Yes, they do have a 670B out right now. They have the 670B out right now. Um, I sat at a Roland yesterday. I was at the Guitar Center, and every now and then I go there, see what I've see what I'm learning. I have been playing seriously. Now, here's the thing. Some people have said I've always been tinkering, and there's some stories to that. But I have been seriously playing since 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25. And when I say seriously playing, I mean to the point where you actually sit down and you hire a pianist. And I did. I took the time out and I hired a woman by the name of Cynthia. She's a classical piano player. And I sat down, this is pre-COVID, and I said, I really want to stop playing by ear because I can do all right by ear. You know, that's my wife asked me. She said, "Are you a piano teacher?" Yes. Yes, I am. Um, well, I put it this way. I did get hired by an organization called Doorstep Music. I did get hired by a organization called Doorstep Music. And then what they do is they go to people's houses and they teach them music. And I do that. I'm part of that organization. If you're not, if you not, if not, you ain't getting no girls, man. You're lucky you can play music. I mean, man, here's one thing about playing music. There's only uh, how can I put this? Who was I listening to yesterday? Let me see here. I forgot them already. Um, what's this? What's that song? Does anybody know about Devontae Swing, part of Jodeci? And I'm trying to think about the song that I was listening to him play yesterday. It wasn't Whatever You Want. Um, Mary was a lesbian. God made me gay. Okay, God is gay. Here's the weird thing, binary. Thank you for joining in. I also, um, I'm gonna tell you a secret about me. I passed this kid a PK, and I went to school for Christian counseling, theology, and all those good things. Um, and there are many gods. There's a big G and there's a small G, and sometimes we create our own gods. Yes. But what is that song? I don't know why I can't think of it now. Help me, hold on. It was oh there we go. Sometimes I gotta remember the song. Oh, and I can't even sing it at the same time. That's one of my goals is to sing it and play. Anyway, um, but going back to the original question, going back to the topic at hand, Charlie Brown Christmas music with Linus. Yeah, yeah, man, that's the. You gonna make me dig the book out. You gonna make me dig the book out because I did. Always, I think I think and I should dig it out, but and here's the weird thing: Christmas time is over, and so I was like, since Christmas time was over, I'm like, all right, well, we're gonna pick that up next year. Um, Other than Christmas, man, what we got? But back to the question at hand: the keys to becoming a better player is number one, practicing. You guys came in. I'm sitting there going over my scales. That's the F major scale. And by the time you guys called me, I was going through the F natural minor. And then we got your F harmonic. And then from the harmonic, we have your 1, 2, 3. Your melodic, and all these make. Just moving up that scale. A lot of experimentation happens. Also for the beautiful piano songs to have been doing. This is my happy place when I'm sad. I always come back for this chat message on sub. Okay. Listen to you want something to make you sad. They got a song called "Sometimes When We Touch," and I did print it up. Um, but a lot of things that I do, sitting there practicing, and keep this in mind: the journey to piano playing is such an it's a road. It's a very intense road to go down. It takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of time. One of the keys also to becoming a better reader is, I was telling my wife yesterday, is I was actually starting to write a song down. And yeah, it was taking some time. I do have software. I do have software to do it. That's where I ended at. Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, a lot of times I start to write also music. So I probably want to notate. If you want to become a better reader at music, start writing your own music. We do have programs. We have D8 DAWs. I was trying to use Cubase. For some reason, Cubase wasn't rendering me the results that I wanted. So I went back to. Uh, and here's the thing. Can you play Still Dre by Dr. Dre? I think not by Dr. Dre. That was Scott Storch beat. Scott Storch beat. I probably could play it if I listened to it. I tried not to. here's the secret about me. I try not to play other people's beats. And here's the reason why. I try not to play other people's beats because I don't want to get whatever they have going. Where are we going with it? So I try to I try not to listen to other people's music. I try not to. And they have really great artists, and I have my Kais and Moogs and stuff like that out there, but I try to stay as original as possible. And that was kind of a Latin beat. It all started off with a. So I try to stay just original. So I turned that into and I think somebody will buy that one. Best, but best artist is about imitation. Everyone is copying everything with their spin. That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. The reason why it may seem like everybody is copying everybody is because everybody's using the same producers. If you go back to the 80s and the 90s, the music was a lot more original. Devontae Swing was original. You have Teddy Riley creating a whole new sound. You have Roger and Zapp. So they literally pioneered their own sound, and it wasn't from trying to listen to or to be like other people. You'll hear guys such as Devontae Swings being, hours stuck in a room, trying to get his own sound out, and that only comes from the that only comes from actually knowing. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. When I say I have everything to make music and sample, you know, I got this nice little got the Akai equipment. I literally have everything, but I don't use number one, I don't use it as often because I don't like buying sample packs. When you buy a sample pack, it's a guy like me sitting behind a number of boards and he's just putting melodies out. He's doing that. And I was like, well, I could do that myself. A lot of the music that you're gonna learn how to play or get originals from is just by actually learning to play the music. Let's see if we can change that to a. feel like the drill sound is in at the moment. You can make a nice drill beat. Yeah, yeah. You got a lot of. I'm from Chicago. That's where drill music started. Drill music, house music, um, house music, and you got a lot of. And to me, it's more than just making a beat. It's more than just making a beat. Now, when we talk about the when we talk about orchestrating a whole song, when we talk about orchestrating a whole song, that's a whole different beast. We're talking about guys literally. What do you guys think of? I think T Pain is a phenomenal artist, musician. Yeah, I've seen him behind the keys, singer. He won The Voice, did undercovers. Somebody that can literally orchestrate a whole song by themselves. By themselves. Also, you got guys out there like Zaytoven. You guys know him. But those guys are actually players. There's a difference between I call them button pressers at a machine. There's a difference between those guys that's just ripping samples than those guys that are actually trying to live in their creative element. Um, but again, some of the things that it takes to the keys to becoming a better player is all the things that you guys are seeing me do. You know, going through my scales, going through my inversions. I call this all the boring stuff. All the boring stuff. And I'm going through a lot of different genres of music. Kanye West. And keep this in mind, there were a lot of people that were doing what he was doing in Chicago. We from the same city. I respect him. He's got a great ear. Dr. Dre has a great ear. But Kanye West can't do that. Kanye West can't. And keep this in mind, guys. There's a lot of great talented folks out there. And when I say when Kanye West can't do this, you know, obviously Kanye West can't do that. And when we talk about actually understanding music, there's a difference. You know, there's a difference. There's going to be a lot of guys that are very talented, and you'll never know about them. You'll never know about them. When I say Kanye West can't do that, I really mean that. I was like, no, he can't do that. He can't do you know, when I say they can't do that, I have the ability literally to do what Kanye West is doing. You know, I can rip soul samples out. I can actually sit down and listen to a song and be like, yeah, hold on, bring the keys forward. Or go ahead and bring the guitar forward. And just don't do it. My main goal, again, was to teach people music. My main goal is like, if you guys want to learn how to play, I was like, look, let me teach you how to. one guy, I'm gonna mention the name. Let me know if you guys agree with me. When this artist passed away, it hurt my heart. His name was Mac Miller. I'm gonna give you my top. I would say within that top, I would have to say 6 or 7. It would be T Pain's one of them. Mac Miller, Tyler the Creator, Pharrell. Pharrell is actually, yeah, he's up there. Don't sleep on him. I took my chick up to the north. Yeah. Um, these are all phenomenal players. R. Kelly. I know people don't like to hear it, but you can't. The guy is simply genius at what he does. It's like when I say, no, some of the best singers is Mariah Carey or Pink or Christina Aguilera. I think what's the other girl's name? Skinny is Ariana Grande's. There's a lot, and they go into different categories, but only musicians are actually able to put them in that category. Diddy or Epstein. Woo! Man, they coming out with the Epstein files. They got a lot of Billy C up in those files. Um, man, a travesty. I'm gonna say what my opinion is. Anytime you are taking underaged youth, and you're taking, I would say, advantage of fragile minds. That's definitely wrong. Um, Sean Combs said he was taking adults. Just leave that right there at the floor. And that's the reason why he probably got off with. He didn't get accused of what he got accused with. He was just taking full on adults, and it was just like a swinger festival going on with him. But neither one. I'm gonna say neither one. They both are in the places that they should be. I'm trying to wait till it gets a little light out here so I can go do some work. Hold on. Not quite light enough yet. But yeah, if you guys want to become better players, um, do a lot of reading. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna put that out there in the first place. Do a lot of reading. Do a lot of background on the artist that you're playing. Legal says, I feel you could be very successful commercially and you are gifted. You should pursue this. Hey, thank you. See, I gotta get the chord structure right. And also, guys, if you're learning a new song, do the background behind the artist. Like this beat right here. That's actually a kind of a Trinidadian beat. Richard T did that. Now you guys can hear it. So let me see you. So let me add my spin on too, because I gotta get that timer right. Keep in mind, rhythm is everything. So let me see. Take it a little bit higher. Don't fall. Get your keys angle right. Certain nuances of a song. That's how I want the intro to go off with. Also, another key. I'm giving you guys a lot of keys. Another key is after you learn a song, even when you touch the keys, I'm not even laying heavy on them. You know, after you learn the song, try to make that song yours, even if it's something simple. Now, that's not my chord, but because I'm listening to other people's music, I know when to throw it in, if that makes sense. Stephanie, good morning. So, I'm just giving away a lot of keys to just becoming a better player. So it's like improv. Jamie Foxx. So, and that literally just comes from listening to a lot of music. That literally, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, and share on the channel. That literally comes from listening to a lot of music. And also, I mentioned some names. Jamie Foxx, who's a phenomenal player, and these are guys I like to actually sit down with and and have a podcast with. I know Tank is doing his R&B money, and he's another person that I respect. He's another person I respect. But it's like, what goes on in you guys' heads when you're at your level of creating music, you know? And a lot of times it's just doing stuff like this, like that. And sometimes, and you guys have heard me play this chord before. Sometimes music is a feeling. No. So yeah, let's see. Sometimes you may be onto something. So I might mean this start with. Mm. So you see how that bass throws into it? Oh, I can't stop thinking about my uncle. I like Harry Buffman. Okay, okay, cool, cool. So we want to go down with a B. And if I did this on a record, all you guys would come in with is I might have to write this. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. And I like that EP sound though. For some reason, that takes me back. Or so I might throw that in there. Sounds like that. So we're gonna go so we want to go with the so I need to get the rhythm better. That's the only way it's gonna work. So I could do it in a because I'm doing with all black. I can go with the uh and this is the part that takes time. The creation process. Star Lens, how you doing? So if I could, so I want to kind of go in with the. I don't like that way. I think I'm gonna just leave it like that. So let me see. From Japan, how you doing? I'm from Las Vegas. I was supposed to start work, but I got to this creative element. I need to come back to that. I need to come back to that. So let's go with the. Laying on that E flat minor chord. So we can start off with the straight with a. So we're gonna go with the E. It's almost an E minor sound. Almost got a Bob James feel to it. You guys heard of Bob James? Yeah, I think I'm about to get out of here now. Go check on some regular work. But that felt good. Let's see, can I? Can I throw in a? I think I can. Yeah, so we can work with these chords right there. How you doing? We got your. Drop it down. So we got to throw that. So I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I think I'm gonna have to write to that. Give me a funky piano. See, see. I gotta go to work, but I got lost. Loop it. Thanks, man. And this is why I say this can take a while. Remember, music is a feeling. Where we going with it? get off this live real quick, man. Thank you guys for listening. Oh, Shock G. Shock G. I'm gonna pull KS1 strategy. Yeah, music is a feeling. See, I had to get that. I had to get that feeling out of it. You guys see me trying to be like, it doesn't sound right. Let me get something right keys, but I had to emit that. If you guys can see the pressure on the soften, don't press it. So because I'm feeling the music, you want that phaser. You don't really get that phaser like that. You got to get that. You got to hit that. Put that pressure on the key. That's why I'm like, music is a feeling. Go back to that regular B right there. Now this is the part where I might hook up the Kai, or I might just get a drummer to be like, hey, what do you feel when I play these notes? Do you know Alexis Texas? No, but I look Alexis Texas up. Sam, thank you for listening. But yeah, let me thank you for this live. These are some of the keys to music, guys. And you guys saw me just put together probably a song right here. Now hop down to that E minor. Yeah. I need a singer now, so we can write to that, put something together. Yeah. Okay, peace, guys.